Welcome back, guys, to another video. Welcome back to the cruise ship tutorial. This is part 11 and we are doing the Atrium. So if you've ever been on a ship, you should know that the Atrium is probably the most important place aboard the ship, and that is because it is the heart, it is the center, and oftentimes it is the first thing you actually see when you board the ship. So it is very, very important, and on this ship it is no different. And my audio is on. Let me turn that off. Okay, so as you can see, we already have a basic layout. We have elevators, which is going to be the first thing we're doing. So it's going to be pretty basic. And there's a lot of different types of atriums you can do. There's like the Carnival style with the atriums going all the way to the top, or at least like the Dream class and Conquest class. Unfortunately, they don't do that in newer classes, but yep. And then you have other classes like Princess, which I believe does the same thing with the two elevators. And that's going to be more the design we're going for. It's more of a Princess P&O. But yeah, so we can just start filling in the elevators. So I'm just going to keep using spruce. And then I'm going to get my terracotta. That acts as like the layer between the open glass doors. So I believe there's only 2 entertainment decks on the ship, so the rest of them is just like this. And now we can just go all the way down and replace gold block with spruce wood. And then here, this is going to be a fountain. So I'm just going to go up here, and I like to use deep slate tiles as a back, because I think it looks good. And then here, this middle block, we can just replace it with smooth sandstone. Alright, and then here, there we go. And we can get some slabs there, and then we can get deep slate tile slabs. There we go. And then that might change, but for now we're gonna have it like that. And then obviously you need railings there. And then for the doors, we could just do this. Go up like this. And then we could just stack that up 3. And then this does go up 1 more block. Alright, like this. All the way up. Alright, then come up here. Okay, so now we can figure out, so it should be like that. Yep, perfect. Okay. And then here we can bring this down to that block there, which lines up. Bring this down again. So that gives us kind of an outline of where to start. Alright, and then actually I'm gonna make it like the middle of the day, so we have a little bit more light in here. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you need in the atrium. Mostly one of them is like a sort of center stage area. Another thing is typically a bar, and then you also need guest services and a different bar for like shore excursions and other related items. But I'll add a little railing here. Okay. So that over there is going to be the theater, so we can mark that off. And then let's see, we can do okay, I'm gonna get smooth quartz stairs. I'm going to do this. Oh, bless me. Sorry. Okay. Alright, we can stack that down. And then we can just get spruce wood. I'm gonna line it up with the elevators. Maybe not. Actually, maybe do this. Stack this 3 more down. So it's 7. Because that's how long this one was. Yep. Okay. Alright. Then we can bring this across here. Then you also need stairs going up, and I have an idea for what that's going to look like. I believe I'm going to have it like, and so it goes there to there, and then there to, actually no. No, you only need one thing, stairs, right? Because it's only 2 decks. Huh. Yeah, maybe just one, going side to side. Okay, we need a floor. Okay. So I'm gonna size that up. Okay, so now we need a floor, which is like gonna be your basic promenade floor. So for this, I feel like white makes the most sense. So I'm gonna get quartz bricks, and I'm gonna get chiseled quartz. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do this. Now we can stack this all the way down, like so. And continue this design. Come over here and fill the rest in. So you see, now you have a floor. And then now, I think this would be a good time to flip it, just so we have a general sense of what this is going to look like. This, come to the middle. Copy, flip, and paste. Now you have your, little basic outline for what the atrium's going to look like. Just thinking about what this is really going to look like. I think I'm going to fill this in with just snow. Okay. That's the ceiling, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna get smooth quartz. Fill this all the way in. Like so. And then find the middle block, and we're gonna hang a chandelier from here. Okay, now we can focus on the outside areas. Go over here. So we can just get smooth sandstone and fill this in as a wall. Come all the way down here. All right. And then, so for your atrium, you're gonna need a place for where people get on first thing. So like when they're in the main port, and then I forgot to stack this. So that typically should come like here. So they walk in and it's like this. So you can pretty much just find a you can line it up with like this block here. That actually matches it pretty well. Okay, move it in. Get some dark oak stairs. Just like this. actually do this instead. And then here, you can just get rid of these. Then here, get normal oak door. And then you can get either birch or dark oak. I'm going to use dark oak. Because I think with all the white and tan, I think there should be a lot of darker brown accents throughout here. So, a little something I'm going to do. I'm going to get some nether brick. And then I'm going to get a dark oak trapdoor. And then I'm going to get an anvil. Get some leaves. So that's your little entrance. And then down here, you could put guest services here, but I think that's it's a pretty slim area to put it. So I think I'm just going to leave it be. I think I'm going to put the guest services maybe in its own separate room over here, because we have a lot of room. That's actually going to be the next episode. It's probably the biggest episode. It's just not really an episode, but more of a guide on how to actually lay out your ship. That's probably going to be the episode right after this one, because I might have to make the Atrium a two-parter just to figure things out. But now we can just add windows, which I like to make mine 3 blocks long nowadays compared to the usual 2 that you see a lot. So like this, and then I can just get smooth sandstone stairs. Just do something like that. And I'm gonna get a banner that acts as like curtains. Here we can actually start seeing what the ceiling is gonna look like. Like this. So here, I think I'm gonna get chiseled quartz like this. And then we can stack it down. I didn't get the window. There we go. And then this will be the entrance to the theater, which I'll build one of these days. Let me just fill this in. We can come around here. Down here, and then we can just get smooth quartz slabs and just fill her in. All the way down. Come on. All right. Like this. All right, there we go. And then here, I'm gonna have it indent a little bit. I'm actually gonna give it its own little area. Like this. There we go. Such a little entrance. Okay. Then we can probably add more windows along this side here. Like this. And then, nope, already had it. All right. Alright, there we go. So now we just have windows and all that. Now you see the start of the atrium, and then we can probably do this. And then I'll hand it off to the next episode, which is just going to be laying all of this out. And then we can finish the atrium, because we need to figure out where everything's going to go. But... Alright, okay, we should put some lights down though. think maybe here, just get some frog lights. And then get a trapdoor that matches with the theme of the ship. I think it might go mangrove. Yeah. And this one's actually 3. Alright. So I'm gonna get stone brick. No, don't worry about this. This is just okay. Okay, there we go. That looks a little clunky. I don't know, I think I might just leave it bare, honestly, because alright, there we go. And now we can come up here and start figuring this place out. So you could do a railing all the way across, or you could do something like windows. I think that might be what we do here. So it'd look like. Get some dark oak. Actually, no. Alright, like this. And then it's just 3. Like that. And then come up here. So this is spruce wood. I'm actually going to move this back to give it some depth. Pretty much just give some room. Now we can add our water. Actually, I'm going to get some walls. Put them here on the corners. Alright, now we can flip this entire thing. Make sure you get the wall too, so it flips the doors and windows. First, actually, let me just quickly add in some railings. Or, yeah, railings. Now, actually, I'm going to come all the way back here so it flips that too. Alright. Copy. Nope. Copy. Flip. And paste. So as you can see, now it's a much more open space. And then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do the rest of this deck, because the issue with a ship like this, so you have the dining room here, and I think the ship is large enough to where it only needs one main dining room, because it's going to extend all the way back here. But you need to put a kitchen here. Because you need a kitchen somewhere, so it can either go there or it can go down here, which probably would be smarter. So you can have an open area back here, with like shops and restaurants and suches. So you could have that open area here, and then you could have like the casino tucked away here, and then you can have an opening in the casino that goes up to this deck, which has a little circle area with a bunch of restaurants. So we're gonna be able to we're going to be able to lay that out next episode, but for now, we're just focusing on the Atrium. And I think that might be it for this episode, because there's really not much else we can do. I guess we can fill in this, this deck. So actually, I'd like it to be the same. I like to have the design matching on every deck. All right, so here. Actually, you know what we can do? We can actually just stack this up, because this is the same thing. Oh, it's kind of lazy, but oh shit, that's not right. So like this. Now we can come down here and we can just stack all of this up. Okay, I somehow messed that up. Alright. So I know it's a little lazy, but I think it's fine. And then you don't need this whole big, you don't need this. You only need one door. Actually, what else would we put there? Maybe not. Maybe I'll actually keep it like that. Alright, there we go. Fill all this in. All right. Okay, come on. Let's work. Alright, there we go. Now we can fill this the rest in, or we can flip the rest. Come over here. Copy, flip, and paste. So now you have a completely finished layout of what the Atrium is going to look like. So pretty simple, but it doesn't have to be big. This is quite a small ship. So we might have like a bar in the middle, and have like a chandelier coming down, and then you have a sort of hidden staircase up here. Actually, we can sort of figure that out. If it starts like, so have it like end there. So kind of like you can see the vision that we're getting with there. And then for that to work, bar would be kind of hard to put there, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll have to move that back to allow room, but I think we can figure that out once we finish the Atrium in the next video. But yeah, so that is a very basic small Atrium for a pretty small ship. So next episode, again, I'm reminding you guys, probably the most important episode, it's going to be a complete guide to laying out your ship and making your ship layouts actually make sense, because I've seen a lot of ships come out and the layouts just make absolutely no sense. So I'm not saying I'm the best, but I've laid out quite a few ships, and I'd say I have a general sense of what I'm doing in that sense. But anyways, that is it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, again, check out the rest of the series. All 10 episodes are in a playlist, and you can check it out on my channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.